Well guys, I am super excited. Right now, GMC is on their way to deliver a truck to my house for us to play around with for a whole week of adventures. It actually looks like they're pulling up right now. It is a black Denali, if I'm not mistaken. Look at this thing right here in front of me. I'm gonna go outside and make sure he knows he's at the right spot. This thing looks nice. Ultimate Duramax. Oh man, this thing is nice looking right here. Yeah, man. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man.
Oh man, the interior too. Woo! You guys are gonna spoil me. I'm allowed to get a little dirty, right?
Yeah, you can.
Just a little dirty, right? All right, I'm gonna actually talk to these guys real quick, see if they need any information from me, and then we'll do a full little recap of this vehicle and what we got jam-packed in this bad boy. All right, guys, so it looks like everything's taken care of. They are just dropping the truck off, and I'm actually just like taking a moment and to look at this thing. It's beautiful. It's got like, it's like a chrome, but it's like an off-tint chrome. It's like a gunmetal chrome. It's like a dark metallic-y black. It's almost like a bluish black. It's pretty neat. Some nice features. Oh, look at that bad boy right there. Dude, holy crap. Look at this thing, dude. You could live in this freaking, oh my God. Look at the wood grain features right here. Oh my goodness. That is something else. Like, amazing features on this vehicle. The leather, the actual detail in this stuff. Oh my God, the cab's so big. This is this is a sunroof. Oh, guys, as you can see, I'm in an awe right now. Like, this is gonna be a fun week. We're gonna have to come back with a full review video just for you guys, and just to have it in general, because I've never seen a truck so nice in my life, and just to have this in front of me, like, I really think I should document it and try to just show everybody, because I'm not paying for it, so I can give you my honest opinion. And this thing's freaking amazing. So I'm gonna scoot it on up in the parking lot, and we're gonna hop inside, figure out how the rest of this day is gonna pan out in our brand new GMC Duramax Denali. So let's get to it. Look at that, guys. This thing charges your phone. I was literally like, my phone's gonna die. I wonder if there's a charger in here. And then I saw there's this little plate that has a phone image. Pop my phone right there. Boom, starts charging just like that. Amazing. This is an amazing truck, guys. But either way, we're about to pull up to our first spot and start fishing for the day. Meeting up with our buddy Mike, actually, one of my homies from Instagram. So bear with us. We are barely about to start fishing. I'll show you guys what we're rocking, what we're throwing, and see if we can get the bite going this evening. All right, let's see if we can grab this out of this tight squeeze of a parking spot that I chose to park in. Well, yeah, we got it. We got it. Oh, shit. Well, I didn't mean to crush that in there. Sorry, GMC. I'm just going to pop this in the back of the car, actually. Whoopsies. Thought I broke a rod or something. I'm a little like, oh, not again. All right, guys, the bait we're actually throwing right here is going to be a custom TK. If you guys are not familiar with the DRT Tiny Klash, it is about a 2-ounce glide bait. It's about 6.5 inches long. Has multiple ways to fish. You can add the tail upside down or forward. You can add a bill, remove the bill. You can add multiple bills so you can get different swim types and different swim patterns. And we're going to be rocking it on our Cast King Cat. I always say this wrong. It's a capstan with the Perigee Rod. So we got a 300 size reel. It's a big boy, and then we got that nice and hefty reel, or nice hefty rod to help us bring this bait in. And it kind of works like a glide bait. It floats if you allow it to come up, but it can also get subsurface at the same time. It can work in multiple ways. My favorite thing to do is just get it out there and rock some real cranks. Look at that thing swim. Wow, it shines in that water. Look at those other bluegill come right up to it. All these bluegill are just circling underneath it like, dude, that's our friend. Look at them. They all got like a bright tail like me too. So that's what this pattern is supposed to be. It is a bluegill pattern, hand painted by Toxic Bait. It's like a Toxic Bait pattern. Toxic Bait and DRT collab to get this thing going. What up, bro? Brought up the fun guns.
Oh, you got the big boy.
Any luck yet?
Caught 2.
Already?
Yeah. Now just using a head on there, actually.
See, I brought swim baits like that. I just left them in the car. I'm like, I'll go back if I need it. I didn't know it was gonna be this freaking hot, man. All right, guys. gonna slowly just work this thing around some patches around this bridge and stuff. I'm gonna try to stay in the shade because it is a beater. Man, this bait looks so good in this water with the sun like this weather. Some tiny bass on this thing. Oh my god, there's a school of bluegill. Monster sized bluegill. Alright, I'm gonna get my little rod. I want to catch one of these bluegill and just see what it's all about. Alright, we're gonna come grab the micro fishing rod. I don't know if I have any setups in here, any grubs or anything that'll help us, so bear with me for a second while I dig through the bag. Oh dude, you're stuck. You have everything. Oh my god, bro. Yeah. Look at Dick's Sporting Goods in here.
This bag is coming in handy.
Oh shoot, I'm gonna try these. These look like they will get bit right now. Come screw around a little bit. This is a pretty big hook. It's something I was gonna use for carp fishing. So let's see what happens. I'm rocking this on my ultralight setup too. This is like ultralight. That's why I got excited. I was like, I actually have a setup for these things. This line's just getting blown by the wind. It almost stands no chance. Weather's shifting like crazy all of a sudden, dude. Oop. Hey! Micro bass. I'll take it. I'll take it. He didn't even think twice about that thing. He literally just swatted right at it. First fish of the day, micro bass. This thing's probably honestly the size of that lure that we were throwing a few minutes ago. About a 6-inch little dink. Try to pop him back away from the wall. It was good. Good job. Good release. Well, next spot, guys. Hell yeah. Well, guys, we have stumbled upon a golf course, it looks like. I think it's just open. Yeah, it's open. There's a pond right here. I told you, there's no freaking gate, bro. They have fans at this place to cool golfers off. Oh, this is fancy then. Like, we can't get seen. They'll kick us out. They'll call the cops on us. I have a feeling if there was fish, they'd be at the one next to us, because that's where the water flows into. All right, let's try this fake grass line right here. Oh, I just got swatted at. Yeah, dude, this pond's so shallow, it's crazy. Like, look at this. I'm gonna step down. That's at least 2 feet down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 8 feet shallower than what it should be normally. That's pretty wild. Yeah, fish this wall, you might have some good luck there. Oh yeah, I knew up against that wall. I was like, this wall looks good. There we go, Mike's on him. No, I'm snagged on something. I'll change directions. That's my limited edition bait. I swear, it feels like it's like right here. Oh my God. The things I do for baits. Oh my God, I sank all the way down to the bottom. I don't know if I can get this back. I'm sinking so quick. Need help. Get in the water and go get my damn bait.
The things you do while fishing.
Things you do for your damn $100 lure. Oh my God, dude, this is like quicksand.
Stump.
Well guys, intense storm just rolled in out of nowhere. As you guys can see, we are like drenched, completely getting rained out here at the golf course. Had my lure stuck in the water, had to get in the water. It was nice and calm until I got out of the water soaking wet, and then it just started pouring. So we're heading to the car right now, gonna figure out plan B, see what the hell we can do with this pretty intense downpour. It just came out of nowhere. Meet you guys when we get to the car. Let's go, Mike. Just made it back to the car. I'm not too sure what the hell we're gonna do, honestly. Probably gonna try to watch the weather, see if it's gonna change, and we'll have to go from there. So
After midnight, chance of rain 70%.
all right guys, as you can see behind us, the weather has kind of depleted. At least the rain's kind of gone away for now. Jimmy and his son are behind us as well with Mike. I'm gonna be swapping out my baits though real quick. Put the chest cam back on so you guys can see what we're going with. I do want to change out to something that's not gonna give me a heart attack if I get stuck in the grass again, and something that will help us, you know, attract some fish in this almost non-visible water. It's like as muddy as can be. So I grabbed a few baits. One's going to be like an underwater searching swim bait if we want to keep it big, which I'm probably going to stay away from right now. And then we got just a vibrating jig or a chatterbait. So this one I believe is a jackhammer chatterbait by Z-Man. It's one of my favorite brands, one of my favorite baits, but basically all chatterbaits are the same. They have these vibrating blades in the front. As you retrieve the bait, it goes back and forth, creates a ton of vibration and drives those fish into that noise, and actually helps use, you know, vibrations and noise when visibility is at a minimum. So right now gonna put this bad boy on and then tie some Googan craws as a trailer and see if we can get something going on that bad boy. Putting the crack and craw. I prefer like creature baits or craws as my trailer. Some people say you have to go with like paddle tails or slim stuff. It really doesn't matter in my opinion. Depends how you're fishing it. I want to be fishing this a little bit slower, especially in the stained water, so I want something that can create a little bit more flutter, a little bit more movement, and drive those fish into that curiousness factor where they're like, what is that? Get that bite going. So here we go, all rigged up. Let's get this bad boy out there. Definitely doesn't cast as far as that swim bait, but it's also probably like, I don't know, a fraction of the size, a quarter of the weight of that swim bait. I feel like I'm rubbing like a lot of rocks, which is good for me. Helps with this this jig style bait. You can just slowly roll over everything, and that's what we're doing, just keeping that rod tip down and just slow cranking this thing. Usually with chatterbaits, some people ask me like, how do they work? How do you know if you have a fish? 9 out of 10 times you can feel that thing vibrating as you're bringing it through the water. As soon as that vibration stops, it feels like you hit a wall or something. I usually give it a slight second, maybe about 1 or 2 seconds, see if the line's changing position. If it is, you gotta set that hook. You should have your fish on like that, yep, just like that. There we go, boys. Chatterbait, chatterbait. Got a chatterbait fish right through the lip, just like we want him. He actually got it out of like a reaction strike, it looks like. Just came right up around the top. Little dink though. I'm gonna pop it out real quick, get him back in the water, see if we can get a few more. There's some golfers coming right now. I'm gonna try to not allow them to see us fishing here. There we go, first fish of the day. Beat that skunk. I guess, jumping like crazy, buddy. I guess we did have to swap out. Went with that chatterbait, man. Literally like 3 casts into it. That's what we want, something that's slow and easy on the bottom, I guess. Drive that easy bite in, let these fish find it. Start working a little bit slower on the bottom. Good thing about spots like this, man, is even though they're dirty, a lot of times these fish are hungry still. And when you can get those reaction strikes based off of noise versus visual, you increase that hookup ratio. Doesn't give them as much of a chance to inspect those baits before they eat it, or naturally they just want to make sure they have that opportunity to get that bait in their mouth. So you up that potential. That's another one. That's another one. That's another one. Keep that rod tip down. It's another dink too, little guy. But I'll take every single one we can get. They're liking that little craw, man. Little tiny dink. That's what you gotta do. Swap out the baits. You get the fish. literally smacking it every single time, same spot, top of the mouth. So they're just getting this thing and running with it. Pop it right out, real simple. Everyone always asks me if I'm hurting the fish, and they do that. You're getting that hook straight and you're just popping it straight out versus putting pressure down on the hook and getting it out like that. But second dink of the day, swap to the chatterbait. They're liking it. Nothing too crazy or fancy either. Once again, just a straight chatterbait. And I was saying, vibration's key in muddy water. If you're not throwing chatterbaits, crankbaits are another good thing, buzz baits, stuff that creates that vibration and just allows those fish to target your bait a lot easier versus them having to, you know, move around and look for those baits. Chatterbaits, if those don't work, underspins are another good thing, spinnerbait in general. You can even slow work like Texas rigs, just hop them up and down with those weights. Yeah, Mike caught all the fish today. Oh, tree pounder. Literally, my second tree of the day. Just cranking this bad boy at another pond, same area. Still working that same routine. Got a call from Chelsea. Oh, fish! Last second! Well, guys, third fish of the day on a chatterbait. Once again, ripping dink lips, it looks like, all evening. It's the only thing we can get out here at this little tiny golf course pond, but it's better than the no fish we had earlier, and it's a big indicator of why we weren't getting anything on that swim bait while we were here. Definitely, if you're throwing a bait that's the same size as these fish, you probably won't have as many fish bite on, unfortunately. That's funny, that last fish that I got, I was just reeling in like this and I picked it up. Oh, what the heck? It's just a tree branch. Similar to what I was just showing you right there. I just picked up the rod tip and a fish bit onto it. It's pretty wild. That doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's pretty funny and pretty rewarding. I'm gonna walk to the next pond now. We got so many spots to fish. Caught 2 at the last one at this one. Let's keep it rolling. Damn, real low water over here. Damn, Mike! Mike on him! I was wondering why the line was moving. Well, guys, that is gonna be it for today's video. Unfortunately, the bite kind of fell off and that storm kind of whooped our butt besides me almost losing my lure. Big shout out to our boy Mike for getting 100 days straight fishing. That is a crazy accomplishment. That is the #1 reason why we were out there today, and it's freaking awesome that he was still hammering them after 100 days straight of fishing. So big shout out to our boy Mike. And once again, shout out to GMC for lending us that awesome truck, getting out there and enjoying that adventure. We got a ton more content coming your way revolving around that truck. So stick around, subscribe, like the video, and we'll catch y'all in the next one.